memo in question contains advice and information that I must clarify was neither prepared nor authorized by me, and I want to make it unequivocally clear that I did not draft, review, or endorse the contents of the said internal memo.
I'll further request you to read paragraph 8.
In paragraph 8, Mr. Speaker, sir, and honorable members, I deponed that all the matters therein are alien to me, and simply put, the governor has never sought any such legal advice from me, and as such, the internal memo is a forged document, and I will not hesitate to report the same for investigations by the Director of Criminal Investigations. When I arrived in Nairobi, I went to the Parliament Police, and they told me that the only place I can lay this claim is before the DCI in Meru County. And that will be the first thing that I will do, because I feel aggrieved. I feel I was impersonated. I feel that as an advocate of the High Court, of so many years of practice, Mr. Speaker, sir, and honorable members, this advice, even my own people could have done something better. I have a lot of respect for the governor. In fact, I look up to her in a lot of ways. She's a resilient woman. But when I saw this letter, my heart sank with a lot of regret.
Thank you. I will further invite you to read paragraph 13, that is in page 2. I will tell you where to stop.
Mr. Speaker, sir, and honorable members of the Senate, I deponed in paragraph 13 that the internal memo has been forged and manipulated to appear as if it originated from me.
Thank you. Let's go to paragraph 15. No, let's do 12. 12 first.
Paragraph 12, Mr. Speaker, sir, and members, honorable members of the Senate, I have deponed that the contents of this internal memo are not only mediocre, but also embarrassing, and to say the least, the internal memo could not have been prepared by an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. Such advice must have clearly emanated from a person who has very little knowledge on serious matters of law, as such which were being addressed in that internal memo.
So, Counsel, in finality of this matter, you want to say that the document forming basis of defense of the governor has elements of forgery, especially on this internal memo?
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you.
Speaker, sir.
That is all for us.
Counsel, you can
proceed
with the cross-examination.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Because of time constraints, I will go direct to the issue at hand. I'll call you by your formal names, Linda Gaki Kiome, for purposes of these proceedings. So, Linda Gaki Kiome, please confirm for the record that you are an advocate of the High Court of Kenya.
Indeed so, Mwalimu.
Thank you so much. You're aware that the issue you have now brought before this Senate is a controversy as to whether you issued the advice in question or you did not issue the advice in question. Is that a correct summary of the issue?
Indeed so.
Thank you so much. The governor's case, from your reading of the response, the impeachment, that she received this advice. Is that not correct?
That is correct.
Your position is that it is not you who issued this advice.
That is true.
Just for my own understanding, is it your case that the governor, as a matter of fact, never received this advice?
I may not know, but I am not the one who prepared this document, and I am not the one who signed this document. In fact...
Sorry, Linda, let's just, the time here is such a big issue. I wanted just a clarification. Is it your case that, as a matter of fact, the governor never received this advice?
From me? No.
No, I'm not asking from you. I'm saying, as a matter of fact, you never received it.
I may not know.
You do not know. And what would bother this Senate, if I sat where the senator's seat will be, why would you come to make this kind of grave claims against the governor? That is a legitimate question, isn't it?
Indeed so.
Let's see whether we can find an answer to that question. Linda, your services as the legal advisor to the governor were terminated by the county government of Meru, were they not?
They were terminated.
I'm happy. I just want to confirm that fact. Now, you did not take this lying law. You filed Meru Employment and Labor Relations case number E022 of 2024 against the governor's government of Meru. So not true?
That is true.
So you have an active dispute with the governor of Meru, don't you?
Indeed so.
Thank you so much. Prior to this, Linda, you are the running mate to the Honorable Mithika Linturi in a ticket adverse to the governor's ticket in the last general election. Is that true or not true?
That is true, honorable members.
Thank you so much. And you are a resident of Meru County.
I am a resident of Meru County.
It is fair to say that the governor, Honorable Kawira Mwangaza, does not enjoy a very good relationship with Honorable Mithika Linturi. Is that a fair assessment?
That is not a fair assessment, Mr. Speaker, sir, and honorable members.
Okay, let me put it contrary. The governor enjoys a fantastic working relationship with the Senate, with Honorable Mithika Linturi. Is that now a fair assessment?
Mwalimu, if you had let me finish.
No, you have answered my question. I have limited time. The Speaker there knows just how much time I have, and therefore I'm asking very limited questions. You said it is not fair that the governor does not enjoy a good relationship. I'm therefore suggesting to you, confirm, that the governor, Kawira Mwangaza, enjoys a fantastic working relationship I've stated before this Senate. Isn't that a fair assessment?
It is a very unfair comment, Mwalimu.
Thank you so much. I'll leave with that. Allow me to move to something else very small, very little. We want us to believe that you came to this Senate as an independent witness, not one of those witnesses summoned by the county assembly. No, I mean, voluntarily giving evidence for the county assembly.
I came here to clear my name.
You came here to clear your name. But somehow, as early as yesterday, in advance of the county assembly's application today to this Senate, you had a ready affidavit to support their evidence.
I sent that affidavit to the Speaker at 10 p.m. at night.
But how was it received? The copy I've been served does not have any receiving stamp in this Senate. How was it received?
I may not know how it was received, but I sent it to the email of the Speaker of this Senate.
Oh, it's your testimony this affidavit was sent in soft copy?
I did so, but I also sent DM Kiogora to ensure that it has been signed.
You also dispatched DM Kiogora, yes, a signatory, yes, to the impeachment motion against this government, to follow this governor, to follow up for you that this has been received here. True or not true?
Honorable Speaker.
You also sent DM Kiogora, didn't you?
I asked him to confirm.
Correct. Let's use the word asked to save time. You also asked him to confirm for you. True or not true?
It is true.
Thank you so much, Linda. Having said that, in the case you have filed at Meru Employment and Labor Relations Court, case number E022 of 2024, one of your witnesses in that case is Virginia Kawira. You know that?
No, she's not my witness. I have sued the county public service together with the governor
Yes, I'm asking, is Virginia Kawira one of your witnesses in that case?
She is not one of my witnesses, honorable members.
Let me move in finalization of this matter. The opinion in question has a signature. Does that signature resemble your signature?
It resembles, I said it mimics my signature.
I'm asking a different term. Does it resemble your, does it look like your signature?
It resembles my signature.
Thank you so much. It was issued during your term in office.
I may not know, but the dates are within
the date is with the term when you are in office.
Indeed so.
During that term, you used to render legal advice to the governor.
At that time,
during that period in office,
the governor had already asked me to make a resignation.
I'm asking, that time you were in office, had your term been, has your service has been terminated?
The governor was only waiting to write for me a letter to dismiss me. Verbally, she had asked me to resign in December 2023.
Sorry, Linda, let me ask you a question let me go back a little. Is your advocate in your case in Meru, Ngwele and Company Advocates?
He is.
That case was filed on 21st May 2024.
It is.
You filed a list of witnesses in that case.
Yes, I did.
You are witness number 1 in that case.
In fact,
you are witness number 1 on that list of witnesses in that case.
Yes.
Would it surprise you that in soft copy in front of me is that list of witnesses with Virginia Kawira Miriti as your witness number 2? Would it surprise you?
At the time.
Would it surprise you?
It will not surprise me.
So it is true that in that court case, the list of witnesses filed there for you lists Virginia Kawira Miriti as your witness.
At the time before the same Virginia...
Is it true that that list filed in that court lists Virginia Kawira Miriti as your witness number 2?
It does.
Thank you so much.
But circumstances changed.
I have no problem with that. At least this Virginia Kawira Miriti is the same person the county assembly has also applied to come here today and also give evidence that they were not able to procure her earlier as a witness.
Come again?
Today, the county assembly applied for some witness summons. Are you aware that together with you, they also sought that Virginia be summoned?
I'm not aware.
I'm now putting to you as a fact that she was also summoned. Now, I want to suggest to you that these coincidences are too fantastic to be merely coincidental.
Honorable members, I was later dismissed after I filed my suit by the same Virginia Kawira, and she signed a dismissal letter against me, and now circumstances have changed. She is no longer my witness, and we have admitted to the court to ask to amend our pleadings to reflect as much. So she's not my witness.
To your knowledge, do you know of a further list of witnesses filed in that case?
I may not reflect my...
A researcher going to that court file will find only one list of witnesses listing you and Virginia.
Indeed so.
Thank you. The same Virginia who you also know has sued the county governor for the termination of the revocation of her appointment as the secretary to the service board.
I do not know.
You do not know that fact. But I'm suggesting to you that all these things I have pointed here, if you sat as an objective observer, will show that you have a bone to pick with the governor.
If I was to bring my statements for calls, I have never talked to Virginia, nor to any other member of the county.
The question was different. I'm saying all this filing of the case, your Mithika's running mate, your name was in the impeachment motion. I would have gone into the public participation where your name was mentioned multiple times as the reason for this motion before us. We shall submit that letter to the senators because the record is before them, show that generally you have some bone to pick with the governor. There's a quarrel you have with the governor because your services were terminated.
I have no quarrel with the governor. In fact, when I received my appointment letter, it is the former Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture, Mithika Linturi, who told me, go and help my sister in Meru County.
Thank you so much.
And she also affirmed that while she was giving me my appointment letter. I have no fight with the governor.
Thank you. Thank you so much. No, Linda, there's something in the Bible called the case of betrayal. But thank you so much. I will not rest at that.
Mr. Speaker, sir, my name is Ndego Mwangi. I'll take very few minutes in re-examination. Re-exam. Madam Linda.
Yes.
Did the governor
Council,
give you...
you only have 14 minutes.
I'll
Just
take
be
less
aware.
than that, Mr. Speaker. Did the governor give you the job knowing that you are the deputy governor to Honorable Ritika Minturi?